This week our character word starts with the letter G, so just copy this as we go along and do it right in your notebook. Start with a vertical line segment, which we usually do. Then two horizontal ones, keeping it symmetrical. Now remember, symmetry means that if you draw a line through the right spot, right through the middle, and you fold it upon itself, it would match up perfectly. We call that the fold test. And if it passes the fold test, it has symmetry. So right now, this is it's symmetrical, is what we would call it. Okay, now we're going to make it so it's not symmetrical. We're going to have a short line segment come down here, but a longer one go up from the bottom. Okay, from the top one, we're going to go back in horizontally. And from this one, we're going to go in just a little ways. And from there, we're going to go down. And then from there, we're going to go back in just a little bit. And then we're going to come down a little bit. And then we're going to go across horizontally. Now we'll connect our two endpoints. And there we have what's called a block G. Okay, so now to transform it into 3D, we're going to use parallel line segments. So we'll have one from this vertex, going at an angle about like that. Another one from this vertex. Another one from this vertex. Remember, parallel means going the same direction. They would never cross, even if they went going on forever and ever. Another one from this vertex. One from this vertex. And this vertex. And you can see we have one more from this vertex. Okay, now we make our connections to transform it to 3D. Connect these two endpoints. You have a new face. That's a flat surface in geometry. Endpoint to vertex for another face. From here, we're going to go straight across to create a face on the bottom there. And from that vertex straight up, that creates another face on the inside. Connect these two endpoints, and you have another face. And connect your two parts on the top, and then you'll have another face. So there you have your three-dimensional letter G. Now the character word that's going to go along with G is this. So copy this down. Pretend this is the pink line on your notebook. So you start right next to the pink line. Okay, so you can see the word is gracious. So I'm going to look that up in the dictionary. You probably heard that word before. It's definitely a good quality to have. G is still towards the front. So I open up to C. I've got to go back a little bit farther. D, still have to go back. H, E, F, G, H. I've got to go back a little bit, don't I? G-R-A-N-D, grandson. So go back a little bit farther. Now I'm on the right page. I see grace. I see graceful. I see gracious. Okay, the definition of gracious is kindly, pleasing, courteous. Kindly, pleasing, courteous. So let's go ahead and write that in for our definition. Kindly, pleasing, courteous. That's the definition that we want for gracious. Kindly, pleasing, courteous. Now think of someone that's kindly. Is that someone you want to be around? Absolutely. Someone that's courteous, they use good manners. Do you want to be around them? Sure you do. If they're pleasing, they please you. Yeah, you definitely want to be around a person like that. So try to be a gracious person as much as you possibly can. I want you to try to use this word when you're speaking. I want you to try to use this word in your writing. Okay, the more you can use this word, the more you're going to understand it, and the more you're going to try to be a gracious person. So try your hardest to be that kind of person. A gracious person is someone that is kindly, pleasing, and courteous, and we're all capable of doing that.